What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Viking Studios. Today we're going to be reviewing another piece of gear from VOTATU, and it's a 3x magnified prism scope, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so VOTATU, we've reviewed plenty of their products before. We use them all the time. They're awesome. They're great for having some airsoft level gear as well as some real steel quality, so it's pretty good. We're gonna look at one of their prism scopes here they have today. This is a 3X, so it's kind of like an ACOG but not quite. Use this thing a lot, and I have to say there's a bunch of stuff on this I like, a few things I don't like, but we'll get into that with you guys. First thing is it does come on a pretty high riser here, so you know, if you like that higher optic the way I do, if you've watched any of my videos, you normally see I always use risers. It works pretty good. The eye relief is not the greatest, but it's not the worst. It's kind of in the middle. So if you're getting a sight picture, I get it about that close from the rifle, and it's pretty clear. So it's not too bad. This thing is all metal construction. It comes with knobs that you can lift up, you know, with just your windage and elevation adjustments to sight that in and then click it back down. You don't need any tools on the field, which is awesome because everyone knows how much of a pain it is to use, you know, a sight or something like that. You want to dial it in, you have to bring different Allen keys or whatnot. VOTATU is usually pretty good because even if you do have to use a tool, they usually have it built into the cap. This one, you don't even need that. It does have Allen key locks on there, so if you want to lock it down so it cannot be moved at all, you can do that. It does have a battery cover on this side of it, and it does have an illuminated etched reticle. So basically even if you don't have a battery, you can use this thing during the daylight or outdoors. But if you were to move into a darker location where you wouldn't be able to see that reticle, you can go ahead and turn this on to different settings, brightness, so you can adjust up and down, kind of typical, and you'll have a red or a green overlay in the sight itself. Outdoors, not really needed, but if you're shooting through, say, a window or something like that, where you're going from a bright environment to a dark environment, that comes in real handy because you can always see your sight. If you're outside, you know, see your etched in reticle, you move into a dark shadow or something like that, and then you have the lighted up reticle, so it's pretty cool. Prism scopes work a little bit different than your typical sights, where if you wear glasses, you have an astigmatism, anything like that. It actually works pretty good. It has the focus adjustment here on the back, and we put a bunch of rounds through this thing, and it's held zero, pretty solid, no problems, no complaints in terms of that. It does require an Allen key to attach to the rifle. I recommend obviously setting this way back since the eye relief is pretty good, but you're gonna wanna have this further in the back, help balance the weight anyway, because it is kind of a little bit hefty on the hefty side. But build quality, completely good. The dial-up buttons here on the side are actually for the light intensity of the reticle, so if you wanna turn it down, turn it on. It has shake awake. It works really, really good. Obviously, set up something like this with a bipod. It's really nice and easy. You can be nice and comfortable on this and not really stressed. You can kind of, you know, kick back, aim, and it'll work good.